Good evening, everybody. We are back on the Milwaukee Road, portion of our trip across Wisconsin. Well, from Illinois to Wisconsin and out to Minneapolis, St. Paul, all the way out there in Minnesota. We're building the Milwaukee Road, and as soon as we hit 20 million again, we're going to add an extra train or two on this line. We started out earlier with 20 million in the bank and the goal of working on all the traffic that was slamming into Minneapolis, St. Paul. And apparently the way we were fixing the traffic out in Minneapolis, St. Paul was to add a couple of train lines into the Chicago station and then set up the route from Chicago through Minneapolis or through Minnesota, not Minnesota, through into Milwaukee. Just because it starts with an M doesn't mean it's the same place. From Chicago through Milwaukee up to Green Bay, the North Shore line. So now we've dripped down to 4 million there. Oh, there we go. Let's grab another one of these. I got two on here, and they are definitely busy. Check the line. Yeah, 119 and 154. And she's making a good profit. And we've been leaving lots of people in the stations on several occasions. Our trains are currently 3.3 million. Oh wow, we could buy two of these things. But just to be cautious, one at a time. Milwaukee Road. This is going to be number 3912. Alright, we're going to let her take us back to Milwaukee, and then we're going to start working on the route. I guess we'll work on Madison today, and then after Madison we'll work on Waukesha. Well, are we going to Waukesha to get to Madison? You know, we could. We'll have to check it out and see if it's what's the best placement out there on the map. But we have to get the return loop and the incoming loops all set up. And trains that are going to be coming on that line are going to be, let's see, well, the Chicago, Minneapolis, or the Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Paul line, that's one, going up and back, so that's two stops. And then we've got the train that's going to head out to Madison, Waukesha, and then Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. Yeah, Chippewa Falls. So we've got a couple busy lines to set up. It'll connect all the rest of our Wisconsin cities for passenger service. We've got a lot of work to do for freight out there. I mean, right now the only thing we're doing for freight is we've got some crop construction going for food, and we've got a little bit of lumber for planks or tools. So, I mean, one of our goals is not to get so invested into either passengers or freight that we neglect the other. I want to sort of balance it out. Well, we also added bus service in Rockford, Lake Geneva, Johnsonville, and we made the decision to go trams in Milwaukee. It's not one of our major big cities. Yeah, this was definitely the right choice to go with Little Rusty here. You know, when the trains change in a few decades, replacing these bridges with something different might be appropriate, but I think Old Rusty looks pretty cool. If you look, we're at 66. Yeah, we dropped down to like 50 or 40 somehow. I mean, we're leaving. What are we leaving here? I mean, we're leaving 175 people on the train here, including a full train worth of people that want to go to Green Bay. I mean, that right there is 3 trains worth of people. Now, when we get new engines in a few years, these things can become a little bit longer. However, again, you know, the line itself had 7, 8, and 9 cars on it at some of its longest trips. And she's full. I mean, this line is doing a booming business. and we're making profit on every as we're going around. So the thing we just have to be careful of is don't throw too many trains on it. It's better to be profitable and leave people at the station than to pick up too many people, and then we're running a couple of routes where from, C to D and E to F, we've got empty cars that we're hanging or pulling. I mean, we saw, and that's the one weird thing about this game. We have to remember, this is a transportation game. We make money by transporting stuff. We suffer no penalty by having stuff sitting on the docks. I mean, yes, it's an opportunity cost, but, unlike Soviet Republic, people aren't defecting. And unlike City Skylines, we don't have people dying in their apartment. Or fleeing the city because they're uneducated. Well, we emptied the platform there, and there's a huge crowd waiting to go into Chicago. Yeah, this has definitely been a pretty good run here, going across the Great Lakes, the North Shore run. Another full train. There's our tools coming down to Johnsonville. Oh, and we did a really interesting thing with the modification that we did on the line. When the tool train, or the tool trucks, go back to Milwaukee, they're coming. Let's see, here, check this guy right here. Look at that. He's full on food. That's right. They're leaving out of, they're making the delivery into Johnsonville. And then on the way out, they're coming here, they're grabbing some food, and then they're heading on their way back. And that's given us, are they bringing back food? Yeah, they're bringing back actual food. So they're dropping it off right here in town. Where is the truck stop? Is that food? No, that's crops. That's grain. Yeah, that's grain. So they're bringing the grain into here and dropping it off. And then we have, oh man, we didn't set that up. We did not set up the food delivery into Milwaukee at all. When we haven't been carrying it back that long, we just set it up. All right, let's get the delivery in town set up. Who wants food? Well, this residential section. Okay, let's make sure we got catchment on everybody. And we do. So we're going to do, let's see. We're pulling out of here, bring it down. We're picking up, what are we picking up? We're picking up food. There it is, unload nothing. And this line is safety orange, Milwaukee, food. Let's go grab a couple of trucks. Tram depot, road depot, there we go. Buy vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. 3 or 4. Make it 4. Okay. Now how's our trams doing? Well, I don't see any icons for people waiting for a ride. Not necessarily a good sign. It would be better if it was, but let's see. Milwaukee 1. She's picking up some passengers. We could afford to get rid of one of her. 150. I mean, a frequency is, that's just a result of the speed and how long this loop is. We could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stops. Well, if you'd have just looked at this big number, it would have told you 5. I mean, with 5 stops, we could put 4 or 5 vehicles on the line. But that's not going to make it more profitable. That's Milwaukee 1. What about Milwaukee 2? Milwaukee 2 is doing just as bad. Yes, but the train station is busy. There are 219 people waiting here. Waiting to go back down to Chicago. People, the freight yard thing just I mean, it's got it. The town has built around it. It's part of Chicago. Yeah, I mean, whatever. But it's not what we wanted to happen out there. No, it is not in any way. Well, let's start setting up our next line here. We're doing okay for money. That's a good point. I mean, we're getting some boom years here. I mean, this, with the investments of buying the train, was a horrendously boom year. So there's definitely the distance in the lines is bringing stuff in with some I don't know, off years, off periods. We got to keep increasing the number of lines to sort of balance out that pain. How's Green Bay doing with the tools? 227. And Milwaukee, 239. All right. Let's go to. Are we going to Waukesha or are we going to Madison? Well, let's see. If we come out of Milwaukee over here, how are we getting out of this? I mean, this is probably steeper. Well, we're going to be coming up here eventually to grab this coal to get it down to Gary. So any work we do up here, we'll put the parallel freight line in later. If we come through here, well, that's way too many tunnels. And we've got a machines factory out there to start worrying about. Okay, what about going this way? Well, we can come up and over, because we only have to go to about here, and then we could tunnel into here. Okay, now what? Well, it's a little bit of a hiccup bump. We come across, and we make a turn as we go down. Gives us a chance to grab the forest. Start setting up a freight line for all this stuff out here. And bring us into Madison. Okay, I mean, that's one way. What if Madison's just pulled from Taylorville? I mean, this is a flat run right here. I don't know. How do we feel about that? Is Madison? I mean, can we make it a stop over here on the Chicago line? You know, I mean, these trains are solidly over here, the Rock Island line. Well, I mean, we could take the station and add another stop without any problems. And then just loop it back out. Well, I mean, honestly, she can come in on here. We could share the stop and then have a bit of a spiral to come back over and out. Well, if you're going to do that, why don't you just have her come in here, stay on the express line, take the spiral, and then put her own station over here. I mean, that's an option. If we put the track down, then the platform would be on the right. And then what? Well, she comes over here. She does a little pick-me-up. And then it's a perfectly flat run. That is really tempting. Yeah, but it doesn't solve the fact that we still have to get up here to Waukesha. Well, here's Wausau. So if we're in Wausau and we want to go to Milwaukee, how's our frame rate doing, by the way? Yeah, we're great on frame rate. All right, let's check this out. This is, I mean, we got a couple valleys in here. So we come through this. We're at this level. Now what? Well, now we're here. Oh, look at that. Didn't I just see a deer here? I thought I did. Must have been seeing things. Okay, so we're at this level. We pop out and we sort of ride this one back up, or we tunnel. Either way. That brings us over here. Well, if we're here, is this a flat run all the way into Milwaukee? Yes, it is. Okay, I think we can get into Wausau pretty easily. Let's mark this spot here. From here, give us good track. Let's measure it out. That's not even $1 million tunnel. Okay, but how much underground tunnel is it? see, it's too low. She doesn't pop out anywhere. I mean, we don't want to tunnel the... Also, let's see, this guy up here. If we can come out here and grab this coal mine. Can we get in here? Yeah, we could put a station here, or a station back here with a freight service. Well, I mean, we got to start building it. Do we want to? Is our first big tunnel really going to be in Wisconsin? I mean, we have other tunnels, but here's a goof. Alright, well, that will never happen. So let's see what the cross section is. How far? What can we do to make the tunnel smaller? Well, if we came at this level, right here, I hadn't thought about that until just now. That we could use this to make a cut through the surface and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's still a pretty big drop. I think we're looking at a tunnel. I hate to do it, but alright, that made a bit of a dent there. Got us down. And it's big enough that we can see to the other end. Alright, now, got to get out to Wausau. Wausau. W-A-U-S-A-U. Wausau. Where do we want to put the station? We'll put it over here. It's going to have to be a full station with local and express stops. One, give us some streets. No tram, city street. There we go. Nope, don't tear down any buildings. Alright, give us a station. Okay, here's the problem with this station. We can't replace the tracks. It's a 4, give us. Medium building, overpass. Let's assume we use this. We've got the local, the express, and an extra platform in the middle. Yeah, but it gives us the platform on either end, though. If we do it the other way, we don't get the platform on both sides. But we don't get the same platform. And this is 304. That's pretty cheap. Alright, well, make it a 160. There's our station. Alright, let's do some track work here. That is so crooked, that's not even... Man, we messed that up. Is that just one platform? Yes, it is. Alright, now bring it into just one piece of track. It's weird that we can't bring this out more. There we go. Okay. We got track coming into Wausau. Now where are we going? That is still way tempting over there. Yeah, but we're already here. Just bring it into Chicago. No, don't bring it into Chicago. Yeah, that's a good point. Where would Madison's traffic go? Well, it will go to Taylorville. You know, if we're really worried about it, we could do a Taylorville, Madison, Wausau loop. Ooh, that would be interesting. You would need... Well, I mean, it could... No, because this is the Express. Heading out to Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire. That's one. Yeah, see, this is 5 cities up here. Madison, Wausau, Chippewa Falls, and Eau Claire. That's 4 cities. And how much track space do we have down here? Well, we can always expand more, but I mean, how are we doing right now? We've got the local and the express. So we've allowed for the express, and then we've got 1, 2, 3. I mean, we would just have to add another track. Yeah, I know. But once you start dropping people off between these cities, they're probably just going to go to Wausau and then get a train from there. Yeah, I know. Well, as we talked about, we could do a loop from Wausau up to Chippewa Falls and over to Eau Claire. Yeah, we talked about that, and here's why that sucks. How are you going to get from here to over here? I mean, let's assume the train station is, you know, I don't know, back here. Yeah, we're not spending $3 million on a tunnel up here. Alright, well, just bring them in separate then. Okay. So now, where's the express? You know, maybe the express doesn't even go through town. Well, as soon as you set up the track, the express is going to run. You know, express trains look cooler going through stations. Okay, then why didn't you make the station bigger? Well, because the 2 trains going up to Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls will go through the express track. And the train going over to Madison will use the express track because it'll express through Wausau. So, I mean, we only need this. Yeah, but we could use this one and do that Madison Express. Okay, well, hold on a second. To do that, if you add one more track, you're going to lose the rails on the side. I mean, when we bring in the freight train, we're going to lose them anyway. Well, good point. You know, and do we want a station that's functional or looks good? Well, we want it to look good and function. Yeah, I know, but like really, we should be able to make this work with just a single express station. I hear you. Okay. I mean, there's going to be a train here, so this is not going to be a busy place. Yeah, this is not Grand Central Station we're building. We're building Wausau Station. Wausau. W-A-U-S-A-U. Wausau Insurance. Okay, we'll just branch out on the north, well, that's not the north, that's the west side. The top of the screen right now. So the top of the screen right now will branch out, and that's where we'll do our junction changes. So for right now, well then how's the train to Wausau getting back home to Chicago or to Milwaukee? Ooh, good point. Let's build the Chippewa Falls station first, and we'll figure that out as we go. Let's see. Clean this out. Clean this out. That's too big. There you go. Let's give us a smaller station, 1 track, a 120. Alright, there's our Wausau station. Tracks. Okay, first things first. Let's get out of here. we need to be that high? No, we don't. Yeah, we want to stay down with... Well, that's a bit of a first hurdle. Yeah, what are you going to do here? Well, we really should be going around. So let's go around. Can you get that to 100? Yes, we can. Okay. Let's get this side of Wausau built. Here's our outbound. This is our dummy loop to make the tracks look cool. Here's our inbound. Can I get back onto the express? And can I get off the express? You know, we just noticed that there you left the track unhooked up. Yeah, good luck connecting this so close here. Nope. Okay, this will be a few minute exercise in fertility. Futility. Alright, where is that line out? It's over here. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's a little steep. Let's try and get that price down some. I mean, we can only say shut up Huntsville so many times and realize it's our fault for not turning them off. Can we bring this down any? No, because we got to get up here. Yeah, these are not very interesting. No, they are not. Let's make this stretch, see if we can make this an aqueduct. Come back to here. Okay, now. Not giving us a choice. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, it is a shame because if you just built the track as one section, we got better speeds on it. See, now we got 120s instead of 90s. Alright, well. Okay, we're connected to go through the tunnel. Alright, now here we are. Now we got to figure out how we're getting into Milwaukee. Well, is this the track coming in or is this the track leaving? You know, it really doesn't matter. I mean, they're all going that way. Okay, so let's try this. That's a dummy track. And then this has to be incoming. Yeah, because the express goes up here. So we need this line. Too much curvature. Wow, that is ugly. Yeah, it is. And this one doesn't even do anything. Alright, so here's... Yeah, the express coming in is going to hit this station and then head down. So we have to allow her to come both ways. The rest of these guys are just going to come in, hit Chicago, hit Milwaukee, and then head back out. So make sure that we accommodate the express. All right, give us a. What are we doing out here? You know, we can just go over these things. Let's see how this works. Okay, here's our express line out to where? To St. Paul, Minneapolis. Okay. So now, alright, so now we got 3 lines going out. Yeah, man, touch it better. There you go. Don't be afraid of it. And then this one. Okay, now this one right here, this is the express coming in. Okay. That's the express going out. That's the express coming in. Okay. So they are crossed over each other? Yeah, they are inversed. I mean, no matter what we do, it's got to cross over itself sooner or later. Yeah, I hear it. Okay. And if we don't, that is weird that this one's... You know what? Switch them over here. Just give us a little diamond. Nope. Nope. There you go. Can you give us the other half of the diamond? Probably not. Probably going to fight us the whole way making this. Oh my gosh, look at that. Alright, we got a diamond. So this is our... She's going north and crosses over, and now this one is our southbound. Great, now what do we do with this? Well, we start laddering this guy down. Keep this one going out. You're going to have to get it up in the air if you want to get over these things. Yeah, I hear you. Let's get that done right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, it's too hot. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, give us 2 bridges? Well, no, because all our bridges are one way. Oh man, we did not even look at that before we clicked it. Well, we're stuck with it now. Alright, where is that track? It's up here somewhere? There it is. Okay. Let's get down onto the ground. We can get there quicker than that. Let's get down to the ground. Alright, now give us a siding. That's way too far. So we have a siding to get up on the bridge. You know, we're grab track all the time. You would think we'd get better at it. Alright, there's our siding. Bring it back in. Now take us to the tunnel. That's not bad. Alright, now we need a tunnel siding waiting for us. Come out here. Come down here. There you go. Alright, this gets us... Let's do some signals. I'm waiting to go in the tunnel. I have cleared the tunnel. Ugh, man. You know. An autosave just makes it worse to remind us that I put down the wrong signal. Oh, one way. Yes. Okay. I'm in the tunnel. I want to get in the tunnel. I'm waiting to get in the tunnel. I'm out of the tunnel. Want to get back on the main. Cleared to me. Alright, now we're... I want to wait for the bridge. Clear the bridge. I'm waiting to take the bridge. I'm off the bridge. Alright, now we're over here. Let's do something fabulous. We're going to want to be on the ground as quick as we can. Let's try this. Nope, let's try this way. There you go. I wonder if we can make these turns a little tighter. I do not know. I mean, that is some slow station speed there. Yeah, delete this coming back to here. Let's see if we can do that any better. Well, at least that's somewhat better. Yeah, what if we come back here? I mean, we have a lot of track here. Yeah, it doesn't like that at all. Alright, connect in. Which one's the... It's this one. Well, these are all incoming. Why did you put this here? Because we're not going to come in this way. Oh, that's right. Yep, see? We're not coming in this way. We're going out over here. It's... the line comes in from Chicago on this side, and it comes down here and goes out that way. So we don't... The express doesn't come over here at all. I know it's a little weird to rationalize, but yes, it does not. Okay, so this is our... This is in from western Wisconsin. Put some signals on here. One way, yes. Okay, these three guys are waiting. We got track here. Let's see if this looks good or if it's messed up. Nah, it's messed up. You deleted the wrong track there, Goofy. You should have left this track here. Hey, look at that. The local. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cars. Okay, bring this into here. There you go. Alright, now can this look a little tighter? Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Put a signal here. Okay, so now we're coming into the station. So we got 3 tracks coming in. This is the train line coming up from Chicago. She goes out that way. And this is our oddball, the one coming in from Minneapolis-St. Paul. They do a crossover, so now this one is on the correct side over here. But all of these ladder down. These 3. 1, 2, 3. And this one. All okay, so these 4 all ladder together. Let's get them laddered together. From there. And come back a little bit. No, come back a little bit. Delete all the way back into the Chicago. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. And this is incoming. Because she has to go through the station backwards. Not backwards, she just has to go through the station north to south. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and we can't really put one there because they gotta wait here. Dun, dun. That one's going out, so she'll wait over here. And she'll wait here. Okay. Now, take this guy up here. Oh, man. Come on. We know you can do it. Come on, people. Weird curve here. Why is it not taking it? Do this. Nope. Do this. Good evening. How are you doing? I am working on the Milwaukee Road. So earlier I ran, I got the, have you ever been to Chicago?
Technically, yes.
So I've got the Chicago Grand Central now has lines. Does she go down to Gary? No. Oh man, slacker! I never finished it.
No, all I've ever done is actually just explore it, but he drove through it once.
Well, when you drive from like Iowa through like Ohio to Iowa, and then like up through Chicago to go north, there's a portion where the highway is like surrounded by walls of those noise suppression walls they build, and a bunch of buildings. So I mean, it looks like a trench. So I've got the freight line going through a trench in the middle of the city. And Chicago also has a lot of overpass bridges, so it allowed me to put the overpass bridges in. And earlier today, I expanded the passenger service out of Chicago to Rockford, Lake Geneva, and then set up the line from Chicago to Milwaukee to Green Bay. And within just a matter of minutes, that line has turned into stations with a dozen to 100 people waiting for a train, and there's 3 lines on the train already, and it's been profitable every minute. So now I'm trying to build a line going out to the rest of western Wisconsin and Minneapolis-St. Paul. And as I've titled the video for the last two episodes, we've got horrendous traffic problems in the Twin Cities. So of course the way to solve it is set up a train that brings more people there. But I just don't want to go out to the cities and start building, without it being connected to something else. Because then it's disjointed, and we try and connect it up later. It becomes, like, I wish that station was on the other side of town and stuff. I got my wife's car back from service today. And the guy brought the car out because the loaner didn't have a flat, but it was getting pretty low. And they were like, "We'll just send the yard guy out to bring the car to you." So it was pretty convenient.
Can you connect one city bus station to another city?
Can you have intercity buses? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. The thing you have to be aware of, though, is that if you run a bus line, well, at this era, even then, because the people will wait for, how fast they want to go, and they'll make a decision that says that's the way I'm going. They will sit in that station forever waiting for their ride.
Even though a train's going every hour and there's waiting once a day.
I have. It's very easy to find. Matter of fact, if we go out to the Rock Island line, we can come to things like, let's see, let's check this one. let's see, going into, where is the, oh, the express doesn't stop here. I gotta go to, let's see, the express stops out in Moline. I think let me check Moline real quick. Okay, the express does not come here. How about, I had a place where there were people waiting. Oh, it's down in New Orleans. Yeah. So there are people waiting for the Rock Island line to go to Chicago. Okay? Two of them, in fact, right now. However, if they were to just come over one platform, there's no one waiting to go to Chicago. But it's an express train directly to Chicago. It's just, it will get them there. Well, let's see. 31 minutes.
Basically, each line produces its own passengers, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean, there are people standing here waiting for a train in this crowd who are saying, I want to get to Chicago, but take an extra 5 hours to get me there for the same price. you know, Sir, I normally ride a horse and buggy. Your evil steam machine iron horse is going to make me nauseous. I want to go slower.
You say that, but the matter of truth is, for a long time, that's exactly what happened.
Well, I mean, if we're going to call it to the next level, let's discuss Luddites.
I mean, my father-in-law to this day still prefers driving back roads. He does not like driving in them.
Well, I mean, there are people who are very uncomfortable or fearful of, a semi.
No, he doesn't have problems with any of that. He drives perfectly fine. He just doesn't find it to be as enjoyable. He doesn't
Well,
like them. They're just too fast, too nothing to look at.
well, are you inside or outside?
I'm always closer.
Well, when you come in, I'll show you something, and you can give me your opinion. But I'll keep. I'm just trying to get this loop in Chicago or in Milwaukee squared away because the express train, the most of the trains are going to come in and from the southern end go into the station, come out the northern end, and head back out west. But the express coming in from St. Paul has to go into the station in the opposite direction. So it's requiring me to do a little bit of interesting track work, which I think is pretty fun. I mean, that's part of the challenges that you make for yourself in this game.
Yep.
Like the challenge of sitting here going, why didn't you build that track first? Now you're trying to lay track in the middle of other track. And, it's like, oh, man.
Because then again, my father-in-law didn't like have never wanted to have his own cell phone.
Cell phones are an interesting.
Explain.
I mean, our first cell phone I put in my wife's car when she was pregnant, my car, and my father's car. And that was because, she was pregnant and we were just starting to work. And, I was working 50 miles away from home. And that thing it cost like $1 a minute for every call.
Thought you weren't gonna double track.
I'm not double tracking. This is the return. The express coming in. See, she's going the opposite direction. I gotta feed her off the bridge over here.
Uh,
It's an opportunity to be interesting. But all the bridges and tunnels are absolutely single track. So even if I have a reason to double track, just as a staging. It stops at like over here on the side of the bridge. Here's the siding for traffic. But it absolutely every bridge and every tunnel is single track. All right, so the express comes over. She makes this loop, and now signal on my yes. She comes under the bridge, and she is in the station right here, and then she heads into Chicago. Okay, these three guys come in over here. Where's the bridge? They come across the bridge, they go straight, they ladder out, and they pull into their three platforms. Now they come over here, they ladder back into one track. And well, the fourth one that they pick up is the express going out. So it's these three plus the express going out makes up these four. Now they come up here. We'll give them a couple signals for queuing. We don't really need signals on the express, but never know, there might be two or three of them. Yeah, the old Milwaukee, not old Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Road, when it ran extra sections of track, it called it the like the St. Paul Dawn, and then changed the name of the second section to the St. Paul Sunset. Apparently, they were very creative way back when with their names of their train lines, with the dawn and the sunset. Okay, well, this brings us to the tunnel. Up to here. We need a siding to control traffic. Yeah, very quickly these things are going to be well, not very quickly. They're going to get to 8 or 9 passenger car lengths, and then it'll be quite a bit of time before they become like 150 in size. All right, then welcome to Wisconsin, or western Wisconsin. We head out to Wausau. Do you know how to spell Wausau? Wausau. Wausau. That was their commercial for many years. Wausau Insurance Company. This is the first time I'm doing this with the track platform in the middle, because this particular station has the railings on the outside and the sign. And to get that effect, I have to leave the platform here in the middle. So the express trains that come through here don't stop here, but they do drive down a platform. But it makes the station look different from all the others. And I mean, you don't want every station to look the same. You know, that's just boring.
Yep.
So how's your day been? Coughing is my COVID residual. It's the cough is a fun moment in our life. It's the one where my wife watched me fall and almost die, and proceed to laugh hysterically about it. Because apparently I coughed so bad that I fell off the bed. And she tells people about it with the, "Hey, look like one of those baby pandas at the zoo where they roll off the thing."
That's always what you want to hear.
It's like, is this? Do I know you? What? Who are you? I think we're getting too low here. See, now we're getting too high. Yeah, I gotta keep the trying to watch the elevation, make sure we're making progress. This is not gonna line up right. Well, we got 120. That's our highest speed. A little bit of loss around the curve. I'll take that. Okay, here we are in Chippewa Falls, home of Leinenkugels. And used to be made here, but not anymore after they got bought out. Leinenkugels Summer Shanty. But we've already discussed that. Matter of fact, I had a guy in chat the other day who had a whole conversation with me about all the beers of the Midwest, which is interesting because I'm not really a beer drinker. You know.
Don't know much of beer drinking myself.
Well, my thing with beer is just, hey man, if you're gonna drink beer, why are you drinking Budweiser? I mean, that's like saying, I drink fine carbonated beverages such as Coca-Cola. It's like, dude, that's made in million-gallon vats, man. There's no love in that. What do you? Could you not find a better beverage? Like for me, if I drink, soda or pop, you know, I drink, the best choice available, as you know, RC Cola and a Moon Pie. No, I drink a root beer, but there are people that love RC Cola over Coke or Pepsi. Okay, we better start paying the bill here. We got to get a loop in Wausau. Train comes in, she comes over here, she stops, and now she wants to get out and get back. Or we could do this. We could have her go this way before she even hits Wausau. And come in over here. And try it again. There we go. So she's single tracking it in. She gets to here and she jumps off. And now she's waiting to come into the station. She hits Wausau. The platform's on the right where it should be. And now, boom, she heads back to Milwaukee. Cool. Let's build that line. That line is going to be Milwaukee Road. So I have read something interesting earlier today. You're familiar with Neebs Gaming?
Yes.
Okay, so the guy that I watch, Wausau, you're going to track 4. Yep, there's our loop. So Neebs Gaming is over 2 million subscribers. WUSAU. And the Colonel Failure, the guy that I watch, is like 60,000 now. Patreon, because I was watching a Neebs video that just came out, and they have a thank you to all their Patreon on it. Neebs is getting about 15 million a month on their Patreon, and Colonel Fair is getting about 9,005. Like, that to me is interesting. It's like, I was telling Iron this. I was like at some point in time, Patreon peters out? You know? His answer was Patreon is like your early people. You know? Alright, pause the game. That's a tool train. Don't clone that. That'll mess up our whole system here. Okay, clone this one. That's repair. Clone. Okay. Milwaukee Road. They were putzing around with rust earlier today. Did you just miss them, or?
Yeah. Which I haven't been feeling well, so I usually don't know that. I had hell going to sleep my first night.
Well, it's funny that you talk about that because we were supposed to be babysitting tonight, and we had a little bit of a bug around the house. My wife had a really bad headache. Why the hell are we going to Green Bay? We're going to Green Bay. Yeah, why are we going to Green Bay? I guess to loop around. Well, that's poor planning on my part. I should have put an out over here to go the opposite direction, coming out of the junction. And then, yeah, I was a little off, and then, you know, of course, my wife is always like, I jump and I tell, our daughter about it because, she's the one who has to make the decision and might have kids that are sick, Oh my God, I just connected up the freight train. I I, I threw this line over here because I came out of the depot and went to Green Bay, and this feeds the freight line, not the passenger line. It just, how there's just so much track around here with the damn loops and everything.
Oh, you're running individual lines?
No, they're not individual lines. It's just between the loops and everything. Get a little confusing. All right, this guy's going to Milwaukee. The station should not be called Milwaukee Transfer. Milwaukee Station. It actually has a name, but I don't remember what it is. All right, how is this going to get to... All right, this guy's coming in here. He's going to go somewhere around here, and then from here he ain't going to be able to get out to... yeah, how the hell is this guy getting to... Because I don't have a Y here. Can we send him to Wausau? No. So he's insisting on going to the station. And once he hits this station, I don't have any way to get him out of here. Yeah, funny story. I bought a train and couldn't put it in the station properly. Because, again, it's the no flip thing. If he could flip, he would just pull right into the station, flip out, and he'd be fine. Or flip around, and he'd be fine. Except now he's going to pull into the station and flip out. I don't even know what platform he's going to try and pull into. He can't get over there. If I stick him in here... Okay, let's try this. I'm going to give him a return. Too much curvature, whatever. Okay, he's got to return. That'll let him get back into the station. Now, let's let him go. Well, let's let him go there. Oh, how the station freight yard becomes busier and busier. I mean, over time, every station just, a busy station just turns into spaghetti. All right, so now we got to cross our fingers and hope that this guy takes that junction we just put in. Come on, buddy. Stay to the right. Stay to the right. God damn you. Okay, he's just going to go there and get stuck now. Let's try again with one more piece of track. Okay. Come on, man. Go to the right. Okay, go to the right again. Yes. Okay, so he's going to take the diamond cross. Okay, so now he's on the outbound track that he will be on in a minute, but he's going to loop back around into Milwaukee. There's a couple games coming out that I didn't know was coming out. One was Railway Empire has a part 2 coming out. Have you ever played Railway Corporation?
I've never played any game of it.
Go to Steam, check out Railway Corporation. Let me know if you'd be interested in it, because there are 2-player games in it, and I need a second player. And we're on our way to Wausau. We got 3 people already. Hooray! Yeah, Wausau Insurance was an insurance mutual company that used to advertise on 60 Minutes. Let's count the number of cars. A lot. With those things moving, like it's just a blur to me to try and spot all the individual cars. But yeah, there are multiplayer campaigns in Railway Corporation. So if you check it out on Steam and you think it'd be interesting, let me know. I would hook you up to become my number 2. It's there's a co-op and PV. Well, it's not PvP, but competitive and cooperative campaigns. There's one guy that tried doing them with me, and he just like zoned out. Like after like a half hour into the game, we're sitting there talking, and it's like, all right, man, we got to get all these goods down to this city, by the timer, and then like he was supposed to deliver stuff, and then he's like, what am I doing? It's like, dude, you're trying to haul freight into New Orleans. Like, how do you forget that? That's your area of the map. You picked it,
I'm gonna get going for a little bit though.
All right, man. Take care of yourself. I hope you feel better.
Alright, yep. Thank you.
All right, we're going through the tunnel, the way too big tunnel. But I mean, for the amount of traffic that's going to go through here, it would just be a big, huge up and back down. So but it's only a 600K tunnel. It's not like we made. I mean, we tried to keep it as thin or as short as possible. Doom, doom, doom. All right, on our way to Wausau. It's a pretty good run. You're going to Wausau and there's no bus service. God damn it. Slow the train down. Let's get some bus service going real quick. Oh, because the bus service is going to fill the train by the time you get here? No. make this sticky so we can, you know what, finish riding on the train. Okay. And there's Wausau and Wausau Station. Yours is screeching. Hey, we got passengers. Well, yeah, all these people want to go from Wausau to Milwaukee. Okay, how much did we make? So we made about $7,000 a passenger. Okay, so now we have 15 people on board, which means we should make about $85,000 on this run. And when you consider that the train cost us $4 million and that we spent $10 million building the route to get out here. So let's call it $18 million, and we're going to make 18,000. No, it can't be 18 million. We spent 10 for, so about 15. So we spent about 15. Wait, could we spend 15? How much do we have in the bank? We spent about 10 million coming out here. Yeah, because I mean we were pretty conservative, like even with that tunnel. And the train is 4, so let's say 10 million to get out here. And we're going to make 85,000. So, you know, we need 10 of those to make $1 million. So we're going to need 100 trips to pay back to get out here. But while this thing is paying for the cost of the tunnel and the track to get in and out of Milwaukee and the Wausau station, we're going to very quickly send a line over to what's the name of the town? The Leinenkugels. How the hell did we forget the name of the town, man? We were just there. Oh, Chippewa Falls. So, and wait, and switch, and back into the tunnel. I mean, the tunnel is not long enough that we can't see the other end of it, but it is still a very good sized tunnel. Okay, we're coming up to the siding at the bridge. Up and over the bridge. Train underneath us. That's a freight train. Okay, straight ahead. Yep. That's our bypass. Alright, we're heading into Milwaukee. Slow it down. And you can hear this thing grinding as it makes that turn. Alright, show us that big 85,000. What's it say? Oh wow, 105. She'll make another 105. So this early on, she's already. Wow, that seems so big. You know, Milwaukee better grow out here to cover that, because that just looks like a white elephant pork barrel project. Okay, train service in Wausau. No, it's bus service. Let's get the train going to. Actually, this route's done too. We can set this up right now. We're going from Milwaukee, and we're going to Chippewa Falls. she's on the express side. Chippewa Falls? That's about right. Chippewa. See? No, it's not right at all. It's P-E. Chippa. Is it 2 A's or 1? It's 1A. Chippewa Falls. Okay. You know, if I'd have looked just right here, it told me the name of the station. You goof. Okay, Walsall line. Let's clone this guy. Pause the game. You know, you're down to $7 million. Oh man. Just give me 8 and we'll buy it. How much is the train? She's 3.3 million. Do we want to go down that low? Well, it's only 5 mil. Yeah, and all these lines are making money. Well, is the line to Chippewa Falls going to make money? No, not really. It's going to cost us money. Okay, well let's recover for a few minutes. Well, that station's costing us money sitting there doing nothing. Okay, just buy the train. You know you're going to buy it anyway. Okay, she is Milwaukee Road, number 2566. Chippewa Falls. We'll start the game up after we get the bus service going. And then, how many people are on Walsall? 145. Alright, let's just do a single route bus service right now. I like how my voice sounds like. Let's not screw this up. You have to go both ways. It's what we do. I hear you. Just come out here. Come over here. I guess so. Come down here. That gets you down to the station. And we got plenty of room to expand later. Okay, 2 lines. WAU, SAU, Walsall 1. And Walsall 2. You're going to have to buy a depot up here. Yeah, we have to buy a depot in every city. That is not shocking to anybody here. Alright, number 1. Go clockwise. Okay. Number 2, counterclockwise. Here. Up. Okay, let's buy our... Every town gets a road depot. Road depot. You know, we could go around and delete these things. That's a train depot. Buildings. Road depot. Yeah, where's the excitement in that? I mean, okay, if you're sure that's what we're doing there. You know, yeah, we can always bring this one around that way. If traffic so warrants in the much future passengers. Troikas. Give me 4 of these. saw 1. Wall saw 2. Okay. Alright, now what? Set up bus service in Chippewa Falls. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely a much smaller city. We're going to need a depot. Well, yes, as we always do everywhere. Alright, there's our depot. Give us some passenger stops. One right here at the station. One down here. One over here. We're going around here. Give me here. Give me here. And then give me here. Okay. New line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, oh man, that was freaking costly for no purpose. And freaking ouch. Oh man, that was that was oh. That's why we don't let the blind guy delete things. Okay, let's check the line again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. No. Don't do that. Do this. Then do this. Okay. How's that look? Well, gets us around the city. That's a little bit of a tough color to see. Darken it up a little bit. There we go. Alright, that works. Stick bus service. Chippewa Falls. Okay. Let's get 3 stagecoaches maybe. Passenger, stagecoach, 1, 2, 3. Alright, Chippewa Falls. There you go. Alright, let's find the Chippewa Falls train. She's out there somewhere. And we're going to take a ride with her to Chippewa Falls. Chippewa Falls. There she is. Here's the train. Alright, let's go. You know, I didn't fix that thing. We're going to probably have to go to Green Bay again, aren't we? Yep, we're going to Green Bay. I didn't. I should have fixed that. Ooh, that almost blocked that exit. That would have been kind of messed up. Blocked ourselves coming out of our own depot. So tonight's beverage is homemade iced tea made from a particularly famous British blend of tea. And then some people might know it as sun tea. Okay. Did we bypass? Oh man, we didn't even go into Milwaukee. There could have been one or two people waiting there. Something to make this line profitable. I mean, if one people make it profitable, it's not much of a line. But let's see how we're doing. All right. Here comes the train to Wausau. And this is all flat, so we could put more cars on this. Yeah, if we had more people that wanted to go here. As it is, you built this train with space for 77 passengers. That's probably overkill. That's a good point. Okay, well, when you build the train that goes to Eau Claire or Madison, strip a few cars off of these two. Okay. Well, how many? I'd take them back down to 55s. Just to relieve a little weight. Well, they're doing 55 right now. That's as fast as they can go. Okay, well, so how about we save a little money? Well, there's a lot of people waiting to head back. Yeah, not 77 people worth. And there ain't going to be 77 people in Chippewa Falls. That'd be half the town. Half the town is not going to get on a train to leave and go to Milwaukee. Well, I mean, they might if it's where they go to work. Okay. Yeah, whatever. You climbed all the way up that hill and you don't need to. We gotta smooth that down. Looks like we've got two hills over here to smooth down. I'm reminded of the opening scene in Space Cowboys. Okay, trim this down a little bit. Do you really need to be coming up this high? I mean, I think this is our flat. Okay, well, let's trim this down then. Because this is definitely too high. I mean, we can physically see it. It was just doing a stupid bump right there. Track. Track. There we go. Right, come around. Okay, now come down. Did the game literally just bank a curve here? This is not a racetrack. Can she not come down any? I'll get rid of this a little bit. Now do it. Oh, that gives us a tunnel. Well, can we... get rid of the tunnel? I mean, we could, but that's pretty ugly looking. Okay, well, there's a small tunnel out here. This way the track is flatter. Okay, let's head out. Okay, we're leaving the station with 4 people, heading back to Milwaukee. Let's make sure this... Pardon me, that's the zoo in which I live in. really should put a camera on him. I think most of the time it would just be Angus cam, him laying on the floor. Okay, heading into Wausau on the express track. What are you stopping for? Okay, let's address this right now. You should not be stopping back here. Okay. That express. You know what? You need a signal here. Alright, let's go. So you're gonna wait here. Do we have a siding up there? Yes, we do. Okay, so as soon as she gets in the siding. Click. There you go. She's moving. Alright, I think this isn't too bad. We're making some progress here. We've connected the Milwaukee Road we still don't have Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Paul done. But we do have Milwaukee to Green Bay. We have Milwaukee to Wausau. And we have Milwaukee to Chippewa Falls. So now we just have to do Madison and Eau Claire. And after Eau Claire, next stop is St. Paul. So we are definitely getting there. I mean, Milwaukee Road wasn't built in a day, and we've had a couple of days of tackling this. Our biggest problem is just we're playing with such a hard difficulty that we cannot pay for these things. Like even right now, we're sitting with $7 million in the bank. You know, we're just incrementally, just trying to buy. You know, we're biding our time, making sure each route is profitable, brings in some money, pays the overhead. You know. All right. That's the train to Wausau. She looked mostly full. Yeah, I would love this to be a smaller bridge, but we got some track over here to cross over, and we need to give ourselves a little bit of room. I mean, we could certainly do stuff, you know, when we come back to some of these areas later on when we're, you know, able to afford it. Hey, we got people. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Oh, wait. How much are we making here? We're bringing 4 people back. We make 30. So we got 10,000 a person. So we're going to make 150 on that trip going back, and our cost is 400. So I mean, we're not covering our cost completely, but we are covering it somewhat. And the bus service. You know, that's our express. I mean, we're getting close. I mean, we're covering all this distance. And, alright. Now here's the thing with Eau Claire and how we don't want to get caught up. If we are truly an express, we can branch off right here. And from here, go out to St. Paul. I mean, the reason that we're doing it through here is, again, because it looks cool to have the traffic going through the station. You know, the idea that a line is here. Is, you know, an interesting piece of track. Alright, where to? Straight to St. Paul? Let's, see how it goes. here. Can we get into this? Yes, we can. Alright, now what? Well, we haven't built a station in Minneapolis-St. Paul, and if we barrel in there too soon, we could find ourselves broke. So, we're going to need a station that covers, for passengers, all of this stuff. Yeah, all of this. Oaksville is covered by the Rock Island line. So we've got all this stuff to connect up. Which... How about going this way? Well, we've got the line coming in. Yeah, we got you there. And then we've got Grand Rapids, St. Cloud, Fargo. Is that it over here? No, we've also got Rochester. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 cities on this side of the mountain to connect up to. Huh. So, I mean, this could wind up being a pretty huge station. If we're, if we're careful. Yeah, but some of these lines should be handled by the river. So let's not get carried away here. We still want to keep stuff on it. Well, there's no river traffic through here. I mean, this is all land traffic. Yeah, I hear you. So where's the station gonna go? I mean, we've got a train trying to get here. I guess we'll put a station in Minneapolis that handles all this stuff. And then we'll put a station in St. Paul where these guys feed into and that we connect up to right now. Okay, where are you going to put the station? Well, if we put it all the way up here, we're going to have to drag all those trains through St. Paul or around it. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's got to go down here somewhere. Do we have any space? Yeah, but we have a lot of space because the town has been struggling, and we've got all this nonsense traffic going on. This is just crazy. I mean, this is an 1850 horse and buggy traffic jam. Okay, isn't that what we're supposed to be fixing? Yes, it is, about 3 days ago. And the way that we're currently fixing it is we're building up the Milwaukee Road and all the traffic from Chicago and Milwaukee so that we can have trains come in here with hundreds of people on it every day. Because somehow that will fix traffic. Well, the train station, if we put the train station here, how wide can we make it? Let's see, passenger stations. Passenger. What does this thing look like? Well, it looks like $1 million. Yeah, but we could put it in here. Okay, then what? Well, it'll handle all the traffic from the north. Well, the only traffic coming from that direction, top of the screen, is the one coming from Chicago and Milwaukee. All right, well, that's kind of a waste. Yes, it is. So let's not do something stupid like that. All right, we'll drop us down to let's do 4 tracks. Okay, and do we put it down here? Well, then only one line has to come in. Yeah, you still have to loop. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, we might wind up doing something with this road. Move it down here more or something. Yeah, I would still be tempted to bring this puppy in right here. I think we can do a lot with this. Well, then let's do it. Let's get rid of this, and this guy. Well, no, because at that point it's just one track. Alright, let's spin this around. Let's bring it right to the road. There you go. Alright. Now, the Bloomington Road. We are going to move that over here to the river. Just to get it out of our way. Alright, let's get a street. Is that a medium street? Yes, it is. Give us some tram service. Okay. Let's delete this. And we're going to come... Give us a nice curved road. There we go. Now, give us some straight along the river. Is that gonna... That's gonna... Oh, it's a four-way intersection. We're going right into it. There we go. Let's get rid of this thing. Push all those people back to Bloomington. There we go. Okay. Now, just so we don't mess ourselves up later, let's run this track. Because if you don't run it now, you know, why'd you click the delete button? I don't know. You'll go to run it later and it will cost you millions. So for the, I mean, track is cheap. You know, so for a couple of bucks, save yourself a lot of hassles later and buy the track now. Okay, now, how are we getting out of here? Well, let's take this guy across here. And then we're coming all the way out here. Alright, this one. Yeah, we'll... Okay, there's our... You're setting this up like an express station. Yeah, I know, it's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's map this out. Okay, the train leaves Chicago at 3:10. Stop with your algebra problem. Okay, she comes up here. She's got a full load of people. Ha! Like that'll happen. So now she comes over here. And she takes any of these platforms as a stop. Because there is no... This is a stop. There's no express here. Okay. Then what happens? Well, she's got to get out of here. Oh man, we didn't think about that. Do we put a Y up here? I mean, we could, but we're going to need a Y on both ends. Because all this stuff coming up here has got to turn around. Man, we did not plan this out. You know what, just do a loop. Put in a simple loop over here and we'll figure it out. Why are all these streets here and why are we deleting them? Well, because the city was growing. Okay, the city was growing and then it was collapsing. Why was it collapsing? Well, because it overgrew and we didn't provide the necessary supplies. So the city just started collapsing. Okay, well, how quickly can you put a loop in here? Darn good question. Come out here. Come around. And come back in. Okay, there's our return loop for that way. Okay, now for the named train, how is she going back? Well, I mean, we can have her on this track. Yeah. You gonna send her back on the same track? Well, I mean, it is her track. So, let's, you come out here. We'll do a loop. That's still too big. Oh man, you're kidding me. We just put that road in. Oh, there we go. Hold on. That's too much curvature. Damn it, man. Oh, that is crazy. Well, you can come in on this track. Okay. I mean, we could do the loop this way. Yeah, but still. I mean, that does kind of suck quite a bit. What if we move the road over? You know what? Let's try it. Let's move the road over a little bit. I mean, we know we're going to hit this intersection here. Okay, well, let's take the track. She's got to go back home. She comes here. She comes down. Okay. And then when the track's clear, she goes back out the same way. Too much curvature. Okay. So, you know, grab the right track. There we go. Come on. There you go. One. Back it up. There you go. Okay. So she is going to hit the station, drop off, pick up, come up here, turn around, and head right back through the same station. Right back on the same line. And then she's just got to cut over, across, and now she's on her way back out. Okay. Now, let's put this road back in here. I mean, if you can. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room here. Put a slight curve. Yeah, just something sexy. And to here. Look at that. Look at that. It's like we weren't even here. Alright. Hey, for those of you joining, thanks for joining in. Feel free to make any comments from awesome to you suck. They are all appreciated. We are about to build... No, we're not. We haven't finished this piece of track yet. Yeah, stop with the sideshow and focus on the track. Tracks here. Alright. Track is cheap. Bring us into this. Can we come down any there? Then it's a tunnel. Does it need to be a tunnel? Well, you know, for that little bit, whatever. It's a tunnel. Okay. Now we gotta connect into here. That is very weird that that made a difference. I mean, it shouldn't have. There we go, that's a lot better. Okay, let's test it out. New line. Here comes the big one. Milwaukee Road, Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Paul. Okay, Chicago. Like Geneva, come further south. There it is, Chicago. Alright, here we are at Chicago, the Windy City. Chicago Grand Central Station. What track are you going to put this on? She should be on track 7. Which way does this number go? Yeah, she's on track 7. Okay, she's on track 7. She comes over here to reverse. She can use either station to reverse. Okay, and now she goes to, yeah, she goes to Milwaukee. And we need her to be on this track over here. Track 2. Okay. And her next stop, she bypasses Wausau, and she goes all the way to St. Paul. Here it is, St. Paul. And we need her on track 4. Okay, next stop, Milwaukee. Man, this is a long-ass line. No one's going to take this line. Will be years before anybody rides this line. Okay, so she's in Milwaukee. Milwaukee. No, that's Wausau. You haven't gone anywhere half as close as far as we gotta go. Here it is. Milwaukee. There she is on track 5. Yep, just the way we want her. That's not track 5, that's track 3. Yeah, track 3. Okay. Cool. Now let's go buy a train. Are we just going to do another Milwaukee Road train? We got 9.8 million. Trains are almost 4. Yeah. Where is that Wausau train? Where's the train depot? Train depot is... Nope, it's over here. There it is. Okay. All right, let's see. Is the Walker... Is the... No, she already left here. All right, let's manage lines. Milwaukee Road. Okay, that's Milwaukee Tools, Milwaukee Road. So we've got Chippewa Falls, 7, North Shore, 7, Wausau. Alright, we're going to clone the Wausau train. Oh my god, look at the bank balance. It is going to take a beating. 3-6. Okay, you are the... You're the first one on the line. You will be in the Milwaukee Dawn. And you go on to... No, assign you to. Alright. Let's take a ride. The Milwaukee Dawn. Pin it. I mean, it's cool that she's going to the Milwaukee station, but is she going to the right track? I don't know. We'll find out. We don't know which track she's going to. Can we tell her which track to go to? Nah, no, we can't. Okay, folks, welcome to the Milwaukee Road, Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Paul line. Okay. Oh man, she better be going to Chicago, because she is coming in here. Yep, she's going to Chicago. Cool. Alright, well, then she's pointed in the right direction. We've got to start decorating these stations. I think maybe that'll be... Well, you know, maybe we should fix the traffic in Bloomington. You know, yeah, but if we decorated the stations... You know, if you decorate the stations, that will just cost you money. Yeah, but then they'll look better. Okay, we're on the express track, bypassing Johnsonville. Now we're heading up to the tunnel. We're making good time here. 37. 29, 28. So we hit 28 for a second. Not bad. Future engine upgrades will make that a piece of cake to fly through. Alright, this is Lake Geneva. We're on the express track. Alright, next stop, Old Rusty. Yes, to increase the difficulty in the game, all bridges and all tunnels are single track. What are we waiting for here, man? We gotta put a siding over here. Track. Do we have any other sidings on this thing? No, she comes down here. Okay, well, just put a small siding in. And back over here. I can put it in, but I can't see through the smoke. Alright, give me some signals. Waiting for the bridge. Clear the bridge. Clear the siding. We'll clear the main. Alright, back to our traffic. Here she comes. Alright, we're back off. Alright, next stop for us is Chicago. And there's a lot of trains on this track. And, you know, we're very quickly probably going to put... Well, I mean, the Express is only going to have one train until we actually fill it. This will be our first train into the Milwaukee-St. Paul area. Alright, here we go, Chicago Station. This is a beast of a station. Anybody waiting? One? I saw a couple. Oh, we got a couple people already. We got 21 people on board. You know what? I bet you half these people just want to go around the corner. Because, as you can see, we're pulling out of here backwards. And that requires us to come over here to the Y to reverse. And what happens is we get used as a crosstown subway. Well, I mean, we dropped off 3. We picked up 11. Alright, next stop, Milwaukee. Yeah, there's the station. We got some cleanup work to do. Yeah, I hate to get rid of those stubs. Because, I mean, first off, they're interesting looking. But, I mean, secondly, it's easier to expand the track, but we ain't doing any expansion there. It's safer to get rid of them. Ooh, look at that timing. The siding just took us right up to the front of the line. Okay, the express line through Lake Geneva. Yep. Off to the tunnel. There's a lot of traffic around here. And it's only 1870. Okay, Express train through Johnsonville? Johnsonville, John, not Jon. Alright, next stop, Milwaukee. Named by the Algonquin Indians for land of many rivers. Come on. We are passing a lot of trains. Alright, we dropped off 29 and we picked up 1. It was at this point that the crew thought, what idiot planned out a route to take us from Chicago to St. Paul? This is going to drown this company. Little did they know, a few decades later it did, but that wasn't until after World War II that it drowned the company. Alright, back on the bridge. Yep. I was trying to figure out what kind of bridge to place, and I clicked this button by accident. That's why this is not an old rusty bridge. Alright, that's probably Waukesha or Chippewa Falls. Really? Those are the only 2 cities that have service on this way, plus the one that we're on, so I mean it's flip a coin guess. Alright, we have a siding up here at the tunnel entrance. Alright, into the tunnel. I hope our 1 passenger is enjoying the ride. Now, by the time we get back, we'll probably have an opportunity for a full train. This is a damn long ass trip. What's our turnaround time? An hour? Ooh, 54 minutes. Yeah, this is a 54-minute train ride. And it's the express. That makes it worse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warsaw. We will not be stopping in Warsaw. Warsaw, W-A-U-S-A-U. Warsaw. Alright, here's the Warsaw Road Depot. We appear to be waiting. The only thing we could be waiting for is the Milwaukee Road train service to Chippewa Falls. At this point we were thinking, where is that damn train? Come on. This is going to affect our timetable. It's about damn time, man. There's got to be something we can do over there to make sure that guy doesn't mess up this track like that again. You know, because our schedule says round trip every 53 minutes. We don't want it to take... Hey, look, it's autosave. Always here when we don't want her. St. Paul already has city bus service. It's got trams. We put tram service in all the major cities. I mean, look, we're almost here. Really? Where's the skyscrapers? That's further down the road, man. Well, the whole point of this episode is to start working on traffic in Minneapolis. So, and St. Paul and Bloomington. That is not, that's an industry. That is not the city. Oh man. This is seriously one long ass route. I mean, it would make us a killing if there were people on it. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh, here's the tunnel before town. I was wondering why we were going to hit the tunnel, and then I realized I had stuck my head out the window of the cab. Is that it? It looks like we're getting close. No, this is another industry. Where the hell is St. Paul? This is... Who built this line? Seriously. Who was the clown that thought, you know, we need a 53-minute line on this map? Well, okay, I guess the problem stems... Oh, we gotta fix that. That's messed up. What happened back here? Where are we? Here we are. Oh, man. We're gonna have to do some number tweaking pretty quickly. Alright, let's see how much it pays for our one passenger. That's 13,000. Oh, no, 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 you do not. No. Damn it, why did we not think of that? She comes into the station, she gets over here, she stops off. She's supposed to come up here and make the loop. Well, you know, the only way she's going to make the loop is if you weren't a goof and you had put the horn signal or something out here. Okay, whatever. Waypoints. Waypoints. Passing trains use their horn. Okay. Alright, now let's do some line editing. Milwaukee Station. That's Milwaukee Station. Yeah, stop that. Okay. St. Paul. Add a stop. Grab this guy. There we go. Okay, you. St. Paul. Okay, we're back. Okay, now we're in St. Paul. You should drop off no one and maybe pick up one or two more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? I don't know, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Okay. Now she should be an express blowing through here. Let's make sure. Milwaukee station. Okay, that's a problem. Let's figure out what happened here. Freight yard, St. Paul, the downtown waypoint, now Milwaukee station. I would like to say we should ride this again to figure out if I messed up something with the signal, but that's a 54-minute train ride. Okay, we got a train going. We got a train going to Wausau. We have a train going to Chippewa Falls. We don't have anything going to Eau Claire yet because we haven't hooked it up. And we don't have anything going to Madison. We're going to have to let this run because our money is there. It's just a little bit slower. Or we're going to have to wait for it to get positive and then be making some emergency sort of, buy a computer, wait till tomorrow. On a simple freight line. I mean, it wasn't that big of a tunnel, but still, it was a tunnel. See, this is what happens when you play on these mega-sized maps. You wind up setting up a route, and then you sit on it for hours and hours on end. And then you're like, damn it, I got one setting wrong, and you have to start it back up again. This is definitely flyover country out here. Although not many planes fly over Minnesota, on their way to Fargo. Alright, I mean, I'd be tempted to hop off of this thing. But, I mean, our rule is we ride every train on its maiden voyage. Okay, we're turning. We've made it to Wausau. We're clear to enter town on the express line. Rah, rah. And there was much rejoicing. The people on board knew that Milwaukee was near. Why are we only doing 33 back here? Well, it's because we're going up in height a little bit. Yeah, and you're pulling space for 77 people. I mean, that seems like a pretty flippant answer. Hey, you're pulling space for 77. But, I mean, still. Yeah, it would be nicer to have not... I mean, that's... We still haven't even gotten it back yet. Okay, I mean, there you go. Okay. That's the siding coming out of the tunnel. Now we're heading for the bridge siding. Okay, we're over the bridge. Well, we're not off the bridge, but we're over. Go straight. No, you have to go around. That's right. Ooh, first time taking this this passenger train helix type thing. Yeah, see, we're all those lines are people coming out. We're going counter because, well, apparently we're a Chicago freight train. Oh, we need to see how much money we get out of this. We got 134,000, and we dropped off 10 people, so we made 13,005. So we're still making a good bit of money per passenger. Okay, 68 people, and now we're heading to Chicago. Oh God, man, this is a long ass road. Okay. We are gonna be passing Johnsonville. Oh, we're not passing Johnsonville, we go through Johnsonville. Yes, yes, we all know. Look at all those smiley, happy people. Come on. What time is it? 4 in the morning? This line is brutal. Has our timer adjusted any? Does it still say 53 minutes? Well, it's dropped down to 47. So, I mean, that makes all the difference in the world. A 53-minute line. Yes, we are playing on a huge map, the Megalomaniac. And we do have some mods enabled. Okay, we're driving through Lake Geneva. You just stay there, buddy. We're the Express. And here's old Rusty. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum. Hey, there's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. Ho, ho, ho. 7 cars waiting to drive us bankrupt. Yeah, as you can see, the money's very low. So we're going to have to find a couple of easy cherry-picking industrial lines to hook up. Industrial freight service. Okay, here we go. We're heading into Chicago. We've been waiting all this time. It's a work of art. A work of art. Okay, we have 68 passengers on board. I mean, we're going to make the same amount of money. Well, no, because we didn't stop in Johnsonville or in Lake Geneva. So we got here a little bit quicker. Look at that. Big money. Alright, now we are heading for the Y. How many people are in this station right now? There's a good number. It's growing. Okay, now we add insult to injury. Come on. Now, thanks to our ingenious and creative line handling, the Midtown shuttle here, the Midtown taxi, is now going in the right direction. Nobel Prize. TED Talk material. Now we're on our way back. And here's old Rusty coming up. Okay, there's just, oh my god, this is such a long ass line. Did our times change any? Yeah, 48 minutes. Okay, whatever. Oh. How long have we been at this? Let's see, 3 days, 2 years, and 7 weeks. This is... let's just take an aerial look at this line. Just to break up the monotony. We start over here in Chicago. We come over here to the west side branch to flip around. Come over here. And we bypass Lake Geneva. But we then take the tunnel. And we bypass Johnsonville. And then we're up here in Milwaukee. It's quite a bit of traffic waiting here. Quite a bit, and it's only going to get worse. That's a good thing. Having crazy ass amount of traffic all over the place. Okay, we've expressed through Johnsonville. Now we're on our way to Milwaukee. Over here is Lake Michigan. Lovely, lovely, I know. Okay, we dropped off, made 361. And now we got 10 passengers going to go to St. Paul. Okay, we made the turn. Bridge, this should have been old Rusty. So we come over here. We have a siding for the bridge, siding for the tunnel. Here's the tunnel to bring us over here to Prairie Home Companion. Siding. Not very exciting, but siding. And here is the drop-off point. Yeah, where the hell is this train? Hubba. I mean, I can call it at this point. We've ridden the train. Today is an unparalleled success. We started out with 20 million. We're down to 5. Sometimes 3. We have taken public items on and off the bed, brought them to the camera, set up and staged the little Muppet area. Not Muppet, Bluey and Bingo. I mean, they are puppets. No, they're not. They're animated. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Bluey and Bingo. Hey, look at that. We've picked up some speed. Don't be fooled. We have a long, long way to go. I mean, this is a fall asleep moment, this train ride. The one, without a sleeper car, it's still a sleeper. But, okay. So what are we going to do next? Well, we're going to make it so that there's more people going to the station. And we're probably going to add a couple of... Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wausau. We are not stopping, but welcome to Wausau. Ouch. Come on, everybody, sing along with me. You are on a never-ending line. This line is too long. Where the hell were you thinking speaking. It's a classic tune. It's a family ditty. We sing it on the Milwaukee Road, Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Louis line all the time. You must be crazy to drive this line. Oh man. Didn't we say we were stopping this? I know, but it's like mesmerizing, man. Well, there's the tunnel outside of town. Stop saying that. There's like another 5 minutes on the other side of this tunnel. This is every landmark you think of. Just say there's something else 5 minutes away. It is brutal. We should change the name of this line to the Bataan Death March. That's what we should do. Next stop, Willoughby. Next stop, Willoughby. Yeah, put us in the hearse, man. We're dying out here. Oof. Hey, is this St. Paul? No, it's not. And you tried this last time. That's a resource building on the side there. Oh, now this is Minneapolis, St. Paul. Yes, it is. You made it to St. Paul. You made it, hooray. You made it, hooray. Holy cow. What the hell? Okay, 10 people. 150,000? 134. 12 people get... Oh, damn it, dude. What the hell are you doing? You have to go forward. See, this is why we came out here. Because she's in St. Paul. She's supposed to go up to this thing and come back around. But she's not. And if she doesn't go around... Okay, what if we do this? What if we come up here first? Get rid of this one. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, St. Paul. Okay, she's here. Now where's she gonna go? Yeah, we know she's out there. She's blowing that horn. Shut up, Huntsville. Okay, she picks up no more passengers. Autosave, man. Oh, we did. We picked up 2 more passengers. We're taking 14 back. Alright, so all's not wasted here. But it's going to take a while for us to build back up to 10 or 20 mil. Alright, well, can we do a few quick things while we're here? Yeah, like what? How do you want to solve this with a quick thing? Well, okay. We're not going to be able to. downtown. She's got 179, 186, 250. I mean, we got a lot of people here. Is anybody waiting up here at the bus station? The tram station? Yeah, 20. He, ha, he, ha. Okay. Where are these people coming from? Well, they're coming from all the way back here, dude. Ouch. I mean, we have a bit of a tram service here. Oh, we gotta add a tram stop up here to the station. Well, then what was this for over here? Were we expecting to bring the station over here? We're gonna have to put a station over here just to handle these people. I mean, can't we run them all into this? I mean, we can, but it would be bridges across the Mississippi. I think this is a great song, by the way. You. All right. What can we do up here? Well, I mean, we can come back with a clear head later. Yeah, but where's the fun of that? Where is the ultimate friggin' fun in that? We gotta be able to do something. How many people are on this thing? I mean, 6 out of 7, they're up there on the roof. Yeah, I hear you. I get you. Okay, let's figure something out. Well, for starters, anybody wanting to go down here to Bloomington, let's give them a path from St. Paul. Give us a street, give us a tram track. Okay, let's get rid of that. Can't do anything in any money. Well, then we're going to let this bake in, get back up. I mean, we were up 5-8 mil. Like right there. Well, put your stop in right now. Upgrade that street to a boulevard. Collision. Okay, upgrade this. Don't upgrade it. Did we have a country road out it? We had a country road out there. What the hell? No, that can't be right. Okay. Come here. Okay, now go here. Alright, that's... Well, that's what we call shitty looking. Excuse me. I mean... Yeah, that's clown circus material right there. You're gonna put a stop here? No. How many people are in St. Paul? 170. I think we're gonna have to put a bus stop here. Okay, well, where are you gonna fit it in? Show me a bus stop. Well, it's a major city and it's a tram. It's gotta be one of these. Large, yes. 101. Okay, this is a beast. Can it fit in here? Well, we're gonna try. I don't know if this is Minneapolis or St. Paul. It's so blended together here. It's just crazy. Crazy ass stuff. Turn this into a tram street so I can get out of here. Okay, does this give me... I mean, it gives me... Why do we even ask? Of course it gives us catchment. Okay. The Minneapolis-St. Paul line. No, you're not doing that. You're coming over here. Manage the line. Okay, let's... You know, we could have you hit the bridge, come here, and go around. You know what? Let's try it. Well, we could have you come from here to there. Well, what's the point if you don't stop anywhere? Yeah, that's a good point. So, let's give it another one. This time we come across the south. So, come out of here, come down here. Find that line. Bus service, Minneapolis, St. Paul, 2. Alright. You know, we didn't put anything over here. We need like a halfway point thing to give it a reason to come this way. So, let's put it back here. Okay, now next to the train station, come up here, come over here, and then come back here. Okay, where's our tram depot? All the way down here. Tram depot of shame. Alright, give us 4 of these. Okay. Now, what else? Well, I don't really know. I mean, we gotta fix the traffic here. Can't cross the Mississippi. We're using trams. I mean, you know, where's this person going? Destination, industrial building. Over here. Do we not have coverage in that area? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I mean, there's huge overage of coverage. I mean, none of those spots work for them. I mean, I guess not. All right, we're at 3 hours. We're at almost 3 hours here. We've got the line working. We have hooked up via the Milwaukee Road Dawn. Chicago to Milwaukee to St. Paul. The St. Paul line is brutal. Oh, it's brutal. And we still have a ton of traffic on that Hennepin Bridge. We are going to call it right here. I want to thank everybody who joined in. Thank you to the people on YouTube. Thank you for the people on Twitch. People on Twitch, if you could type in chat, hey, you suck, anything. Dots, zeros, ones, whatever. I'd appreciate it. Also, if you could follow, I'd really appreciate it. If you could go over to YouTube and follow there, or subscribe on YouTube, or I think you subscribe through Twitch too. Yeah. Look, it's free. You know? I'd appreciate it. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining in. Next time we come back, we're going to be working in Minneapolis, St. Paul. We gotta improve this traffic situation. I mean, holy cow. And there's no way to stop the passenger traffic on the bridge, the regular via traffic, so we got to figure out a way to do it. The town traffic here ain't that bad. But then you get to this. And these people want to get across that bridge. And then for some reason this thing is always just... Where are these people going? They're going to Bloomington. Does Bloomington have a tram stop? Well, there aren't that many people in Bloomington who want to ride a train. And every tram stop in Bloomington has coverage to everywhere. So it's not like there's really a need. Yeah, I hear you. But... I don't know, I guess we'll put one in down here too. Just to handle the traffic. Let's buy one. Give me the same thing. Stick it in here. And give me a street. That brings it to here. Okay. Now, we're going to take all these people here. And we're going to try and move all their nonsense over to there. So, Bloomington 1. Madison line. North Street 1. We're going to add a station over here. And then we're going to delete it. And then we're going to do North Street. And then we're going to delete this one. That lets it come out of here. Grab this. Come around. No, that goes this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tools. Tram roads. Okay, that's better. Alright, Bloomington 2. Is this any better? Not really. No, it's not. Well, okay. And what about these guys? Minneapolis to Bloomington. Minneapolis, the bridge. And then what are we calling this thing? Lower Bloomington. That should be on 3. There's only 2 there. Well, I mean, all you've done is just set up a bus stop. It's not gonna. Yeah, I know, but here we are. Oh yeah, that road. It's just pure deadlock. Yeah, but why? I mean, how long do we wait to see if it's picking stuff up? Well, why would St. Paul 1 be here, but not St. Paul 2? Minneapolis, St. Paul 1. Oh, you know what? That's because it's... Wait, where's this thing going? Is that it, maybe? I've got the routes not stuck in Minneapolis. That could be it. Then instead of making its deliveries, it's running around in a circle, trying to cross the river. And it's getting stuck at a bridge traffic jam. Oh, that would so be an error of my own choosing. Okay. These are trams. So, tram station. All right, so Minneapolis 1, Minneapolis 2. We're gonna have to do this with a clear head. There's just no way. I mean, I could be here for friggin' hours trying to get this cleaned up. This is just crazy. There's so much traffic demand here. There's probably just a couple things that I did stupid or by mistake. You know, and what's the plan? Well, I mean, I guess I'd run down this street and turn around and come back, and then, you know, like down this street, turn around here, come back. You know, I mean, all right, everybody. This is